High Power 102.7 FM.
People.
7 days a week.
High Power 102.7 FM, the voice that echoes through every home, every heart. From the streets to the studio, we bring you real talk, real music, and real moments. We are not just a station, we are a movement. High Power 102.7 FM, the pride of the people.
The time is 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. Here is iPower 102.7 FM Midday News. I am Florence Ibhareman. First, the headlines. Noga chairman hospitalized after attack. JAC, federal government resumes negotiations. On the foreign scene, Gosa takes over after death of defense minister. And in sport, Nigeria secures multiple qualification for Belgian Championship. Details of these and more in a moment. Please stay tuned. Glad to have you back. Now the news and details starting from Ondo State. The Ondo State chapter of Local Government Employees NOGE has raised alarm over a violent attack on its Owo brand chairman Adetunji Adene, calling for urgent government and security intervention. State President Frederick Akinriola said the attack occurred at Adene's residence by about 20 armed men who fled after neighbors raised an alarm. The union warned that the incident has created fear among workers and may be linked to political tension. It urged Governor Ayedatiwa and security agencies to restore order and ensure justice. Meanwhile, the victim is receiving treatment at Federal Medical Center, Owo. Now to national matters. The federal government and the Joint Action Committee, JAC, of the Non-Teaching Staffs Union in universities will today resume talk on the strike called by varsity non-academic workers. The JAC comprised the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities SANU and the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institution NASU. The meeting conveyed by Education Minister Dr. Tunji Alausa was adjourned till today by 3 p.m. for further negotiations after the various unions left the parley without resolving key issues in the last meeting. It could be recalled that the union are protesting the federal government's proposed 30% salary increase, insisting on a 40% adjustment through collective bargaining. Moving on, a journalist with a print media, Olalekan Fakoyejo, has narrated how he was assaulted by a soldier following an altercation over a traffic obstruction in the Ogba area of Lagos State. Speaking in an interview with newsman Fakoyejo, who is an assistant business editor, said he had boarded a tricycle from Ikeja to Ogba when he encountered the soldiers. He narrated that the soldiers was trying to punish a tricycle driver on a different lane. He asked the driver to set up and climb the roof of his tricycle. What he was doing was causing traffic, and I said this is causing traffic. The soldier heard what I said, and he dragged him out of the tricycle. He dragged me out of the tricycle. During the period, he kept pushing him backward towards where his colleague were. Then one of his colleagues came to me to speak to me, as he was explaining to the colleague that walked up to them. The soldier that had threatened him then slapped him. This media news is coming to you from iPower 102.7 FM, a Morelli hour. Still to come on the foreign scene, Gosa takes over after death of Defense Minister. And in sports, Nigeria secures multiple qualifications for Belgian Championship.
Whether you're tuning in for breaking news, in-depth analysis, or community updates, most trusted source. Because when it comes to news, the truth matters. High Power FM 102.7.
Welcome back. To be a part of our program, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok at iPower1027 FM. Now, we are now on Radio Garden. Now to the foreign scene. Mali's military leader, General Assimi Goïta, has taken over as defense minister after the officer who previously held the post was killed in a wave of surprise attacks. The West African country remained in a security crisis more than a week after the alliance of the jihadist and separatist rebel launched their nationwide raid. During the offensive, Defense Minister Sado Kamara was killed in an apparent suicide truck bombing in his residence near the capital, Bamako. Still on the foreign scene, the Indian Foreign Ministry has condemned a drone strike on an energy facility in Fajariyal in the United Arab Emirates, where 3 Indians were injured while urging uninterrupted access to the Straits of Hormuz. Reacting to the Iranian government, the Iranian government said the Islamic Republic had no pre-planned program to attack oil facility in the UAE. Meanwhile, India's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Randhir Jaswal, in a statement, has called for immediate cessation of these hostilities and the targeting of civilians' infrastructure and innocent civilians. In sports, Athletic Federation of Nigerian President Tonuboka Okowa has praised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for supporting Nigeria's successful outing at the World Relay in the Gabon, where the country secured multiple qualification tickets for the 2027 World Athletic Championship. The team Nigeria concluded the campaign in Gabon with 4 qualification slots for the Belgian event, adding to an early African record performance in the mixed relay on the opening. Reflecting on the campaign in an interview with newsmen, Okowa credited the federal government and the National Sports Commission for ensuring timely preparation, noting that financial support played a key role in the team's performance. To end the iPower 102.7 FM media news, let us take another look at the main point. We told you in the cast of the bulletin that the Ondo State chapter of Local Government Employees NOGE has raised alarm over a violent attack on its Owo branch chairman Adetunji Adena, calling for urgent government and security intervention. We also informed you that the federal government and the Joint Action Committee on the Non-Teaching Staff Union in Universities will today resume talks on the strike called by varsity non-academic workers. On the foreign scene, Mali's military leader, General Assimi Goïta, has taken over as defense minister after the officer who previously held the post was killed in a wave of surprise attacks. And in sport, the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, President Tonobok Okowa has praised President Bola Tinubu for supporting Nigerians' successful outing at the World Relay in Gaborone, where